It's the Badger Herald podcast. This is Adelaide Blanchard reporting. Chancellor Biddy Martin and Dean of Students Lori Berkwam spoke at the first student council meeting of the school year. They said in order for UW to continue to thrive, it will have to push for greater independence from the UW System Board of Regents and the state legislature. Martin echoed sentiments from her online web chat with the Madison community held earlier this month. She argues tuition will have to go up to increase, even maintain the value of a UW degree. Martin said greater independence from the state could mean less state funding, but UW would not cut a deal with the state that would allow autonomy but sever a large amount of funds. UW officials are not the only ones pushing for change. Several important decisions were made for stem cell research earlier this week, with one decision overturning another made the day before. The saga started Tuesday of last week when Governor Jim Doyle spoke out in favor of stem cell research. This came as a response to a recent halt on federal funding for any research dealing with human embryonic stem cells, a major hit to UW, which leads the field. It was issued in August of this year by Chief Justice Royce Lamberth of the U.S. District Court in Washington, D.C. The hold cost UW two federally funded $400,000 grants. President Barack Obama had implored the judge to overturn the halt, to no avail. However, on Thursday, a federal appeals court temporarily overturned the halt. The U.S. District Supreme Court, where Lamberth serves, will make the final decision on the halt, September 20th. In other UW research news, a new director of primate research has been named. John Levine, who was appointed earlier last week, said he will step up to critics and skeptics to show the importance of his department's research. Animal research at the University of Wisconsin has drawn attention recently for questionable animal research practices. Levine said he hopes to steer this image in a new direction. While one prominent administrator stepped up, one prominent professor stepped down this week. Professor Tim Allen, known for teaching his class Plants and Man, announced his retirement. This fall will be the last time Allen teaches the class, which focused on the role of plants in everyday life and even allowed students to brew their own beer. Nothing says autumn like the start of school, football season, and city budgets. Last week, Mayor Dave Cheslevich highlighted the city's budget for the next fiscal year, which includes money for a major facelift for the Central Library and $63.5 million to spruce up Madison streets. The budget totals $238.2 million, and the final vote on it is November 16th. Imagine one sheet of notebook paper. That is the new size limit for bags that football fans can carry into Camp Randall this year. You also now have to leave your Go Badgers signs at home, along with other banners. The tightened carry-in policy also bars umbrellas, big tote bags, and backpacks from Camp Randall. Those who do not follow the rules will not be allowed in, and the stadium provides no alternative storage for large bags and banners. In a curious series of events, a Bucky Badger head went missing last weekend during a party hosted by one of the students who plays Bucky. The student woke up to find he had lost his head. The head was shortly returned after it was reported missing, and no charges were pressed. This has been the Badger Herald podcast with Adelaide Blanchard, reporting from Madison.